How's it going?
It's well, and yourself?
I'm doing all right. I'm excited because we're here for another concert poster chat, and I think it might be pretty obvious to anyone who's watching what we're talking about today because there are two of them behind you in various forms right now. Um, I mean, this might be the most famous poster of all time, you think?
I mean, in this genre, that's pretty clear. I mean, the Woodstock Festival poster probably has more general
That's
awareness, but
fair.
anyone that's at least a fan of this band knows this image. And
Right. So of
but
course we're talking about the FD-26, the Skeleton and Roses Grateful Dead poster from 1966.
yes, in this copy, which is graded 7.5 by the CGC grading company in Sarasota, Florida. And so we've talked a lot about this poster over the past, and we can drill down into its cultural relevance, the illustration, all of that. There's volumes that we can talk about. In fact, we have before. There's another chat that lives on Go Collect's site if you want to drill down and get more of the sort of juicy fun bits of it. But today,
I'll post the link in the description for that one. But this one specifically is available in our current CGC auction, which is live now and is open for bidding until Sunday, August 20th at 9 p.m. So this is one you could actually get your hands on if you're looking to acquire such a poster.
yes, and this copy, I mean, this is a copy that is like a mid-level copy. We've
Mhm.
seen the high end results, and that's created a new universe for all this to play in. We've sold dozen or more copies over the years through the auction, and have been able to illustrate the rise in value in this poster. It's a poster that anyone who's at a serious collecting level needs for their collection, everything else
Mhm.
aside. This is the poster that broke the six-figure mark for the first time. PAE had the first sale that exceeded 50,000,
Mhm.
and from there, the $100,000 sales started popping up for the very, very finest copies. Now, this is
Yes.
a 7.5, which is a moderate copy, but you know, really, I mean, especially if we're talking about displaying this, I mean, it's a perfect copy to look at. It's appropriately toned with the mouse signature.
Yeah, the signature really
And even the
steps it up.
back, where obviously it lost some grade in the back because of some tape pulls, but this is a super solid copy. The registration's dead on, the colors are bright. This is a really, really good 7.5, which begs another issue. Like, when they have graded however many, a dozen 7.5s, obviously there's going to be variations between that. That's a
Right.
whole another topic. But this poster at the level that it's been selling out, especially in this grade, is still a tremendous opportunity. I mean, again, yeah, I have this screen print that Mouse did. This is an image that keeps getting recreated and recreated. This as
Yeah.
a collectible has really led the way. I mean, we've seen the jump that it took with certification and grading.
Mhm.
We saw how quickly it sold out when a copy was offered to Rally Road.
Right.
By the way, the
Fractional
shares
investments.
of that are up. That has been doing great. It's been fun to watch. I mean,
Yeah. Do you want to
it's
explain a little bit what that is?
Rally Road is a company that offers fractional investments in collectibles, and they reached out to me to obtain an FD-26 at one point.
Mhm.
It was released at an initial offering of $125,000 and sold out in a half hour. Now
Yep.
it's trading, it's somewhere up around 177,000.
Oh, not
I
bad.
think the last time I checked. It's interesting. It's I'm real curious about how that whole world develops and how it influences the auction market and values and whatnot. But, this is like the Grateful Dead and their music, an enduring piece that won't fade. It's not one of these, I get posed the question all the time, will anybody care in 20 years? And yes, they will care.
Yes.
The music of Jerry Garcia and the Grateful Dead still is drawing incredible audiences. I mean, just last night I saw Billy and the Kids in Baltimore, and which was awesome. With Kanika Moore like stole the show, and Katie went and saw Patti Smith last night in Seattle, and we compared notes this morning. She said, "Oh my God, Lenny Kaye covered the Golden Road," and I was like, the encore with Billy and the Kids was Kanika Moore nailing
Oh,
because
what are the odds?
like that was fun. Which is why we're here, rock and roll people.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the
Yeah.
reason we're doing this, but.
And I mean, that image hasn't endured for so long as like part of the Grateful Dead's iconography in a way that, hundreds of posters haven't. So it's just very, it's never going to not be relevant to the band, to the history.
Just to understand what a value this poster is in 7.5, look what the reprint has auctioned for in mint condition. That's a second printing that was printed. Nobody was ever looking at this as collectibles. It was art. That's why copies in top shape are rare, because they all went up, and even the seconds got all hammered. It's hard to find. The thirds are trading at decent money now. So this is the poster that is sort of this is the one that leads the way, that marks the game right now. Now the BG 170, the BG 105 just entered the game, and we hadn't seen a strong copy of that in a holder, and now that's the poster to watch. It's taken a bit of a different trajectory than the FD-26 because it had that monster $175,000 sale, which was followed up by the sale of a 9.6 at Heritage a couple weeks ago that was all in for like 55,000. So yeah, this game's still playing out. So anyone that's really interested, take a look at this copy very closely.
And now's your chance, because maybe like once a year we get one of these that we sell.
I mean, it's a 2 or 3, and they're coming out of the woodwork now. Now that there's real money, people that are realizing their mortality, or that they wish to move some stuff along, they're starting to come out, especially these moderate grade pieces. This is a piece that I would love to own. So just saying, I'd put that on my wall.
That's a strong endorsement. One not to be taken lightly.
Within context, of course, but.
Well, you got a few more days to bid. Like I said, the auction is open until this Sunday, August 20th, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Thank you for joining us to talk about everyone's favorite poster.
Concertpostergallery.com.
We'll see you next time.